So, hey, Turner, how you doing? How you doing, motherfucker? Okay, well, this will come out. Well, I'm already off track, ain't I? So, this is a further attempt. That's why I remind journal. This is the continuation of attempts to like abandon the Avenged Sevenfold modality. Just complete abandonment of Avenged Sevenfold modality. Yeah. Render it obsolete. How about that? That's what this is an attempt to do. So, and see, I'm going to because I've been waiting a long time because I knew Aphrodite would do something. See, I knew Aphrodite would eventually do something that I'd like get to make a yay Aphrodite video, basically. So all matter is experience. If the experience wouldn't have been possible without you know without the connection. I had to be uh, whatever. It's like and you notice something, and you're like, and that's the thing with the connection. Like, if you assume no connection, that's dangerous. You assume too much, you just don't. It feels so wrong. Your arrogance you have mentioned me outside. Just so it's always it's a dangerous game the Oracle plays now, isn't it, Aphrodite? I'm just saying this was because it's a it's the behavior. It ain't about what. So in that it would be an oracle type uh, rending of a scenario, whatever. Uh, there's just enough weed in this. So that's what's a good thing about this modality. It's like it overrides other modalities by default, and I'm gonna let that work to my advantage. I didn't have it like a gram, I'm talking, and I just finished it, so you know, uh, I do little spurts of time, whatever. I'm just, I'm actually, I don't know why I was never doing talking when I was smoking some weed. I don't know. I started talking to myself, like weed started, started doing different things. It seems like it's kind of taking over and I noticed that, and not kind of almost respecting, like, well, if I return to weed with respect, she'll kind of fill in the gaps a little bit. Especially on the other one, like it will, it will like substitute to a degree, and yeah, and it's like, yeah, it seems to be continuing that. Uh, just so this I don't know, just the thing, because I'm not making nothing wrong with the experience. Like it ain't about anything else, because that's because I wasn't expecting it. It's like I just. You know what I'm saying? I don't tell people stuff unless I mean it. Like, honestly, that was an awesome transcendental experience, unless it was. And I don't know what happened. Nothing happened. I'm talking, if you just listen to the written dialogue, it'd be like, okay, this is the worst. This is this movie's dragging, but, I left the experience like, so like, and the thing, and this is the one I mentioned, the not existing for the it's for just like poetry, like why use the language to as you discern, it's your tool. Don't tell them, don't let them tell you how to use language. You don't want to deal with language in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to deal with fucking language. Now, and I brought by the linguistics, because that was kind of surprising. Is my English minor, linguistic was like my last class to finish it off, and like it was kind of like the conclusion of the whole English, like the conclusion, basically, of how I'd set it up, and the way I took my classes is like I got the final word on it. It's like okay, the broadcaster of the signal and the receiver, and it's y'all's fucking business. If y'all got the message across, there were never no rules. And after all these rules I've learned, that's what I ended up in. It was my English minor. I was like, touche. That's isn't it ironic? Hand in my pocket, and other ones, giving a peace sign and all that. So, so no, and because like I mean because I'm kind of surprised, like it's more damn, actually not like apparently I exist. It's like I'm like, man, I exist. I wouldn't because it's so different. That's why I'm making this point. It's like the language was to express something that words can't. It's like, wow, when you exist, like you exist. And it's like, that's what I meant, what I was saying, like if nothing responds to you, it's like, well, how do you confirm your existence within a given construct? And it's like, and this person, the thing is, this person have to, but how did how did this person like understand my words immediately? It's like, wait a second, it's been 54 years of silence. It's been 54 years of pain. Whatever. No, of course not. That's the thing. That's silly. Of course, have your whole, most of those years. No, you're developing. You got growing some toenails and and some ear hairs and stuff like that. And then, and what are we doing? So I'm gonna say, but yeah, because I don't like. And Aphrodite, the thing is, even better if it's completely unconscious, because just like if we're operating, or like if some of y'all are already operating on an unconscious level, like what I'm saying, love and harmony is like is being unconsciously emitted 24/7, like in the background, like they interfere, like, and people like y'all are running the opposing the balancing force to allow harmony. It's like, well, then that would be kind of a fail, not a fail, but that'd be kind of the goal, and kind of fail safe-ish, and kind of effective and logical. It's like no matter what, it's like it's an added layer. It's like they're running. That's what. Okay, well, Lily, like your two videos, I did pay attention. It's like, oh, yeah, it's distortion, and if they're running a constant, interference signal, then it makes sense to have why not counteract that. And if I'm like, so telling people like, there's a pretty good distance between us three at least, So it's like, if I'm telling, it's like, maybe is this a distance test? That one I call, the one she called me earlier, like, I felt I was doing that with her at times. It's like, she was following me up to like new environment. I mean, like I'd go up the road and it's like her consciousness was still there, like real talk. That's what I'm saying. It's the only other the alien, and probably Aphrodite would kind of sense, but it's like, there's only two that like were like aliens. And this other one, this is like an aeon. I mean, what I'm saying? It's like it's not an alien in like its authority, or it's like I know everything. Damn it, perspective. It's just it's like the vril almost. It's like this vril is not from this realm. So, let's not take advantage of Miss Marijuana and like try get toxic masculine with it, but boost your own, toot your own horn and whatnot. So I mean, I was gonna shoot a separate one, but like, let this be Aphrodite. I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's the whole point of like, if I'm reporting back unconsciousness effectiveness, even better, right? So this is a report. So I'm reporting back to Aphrodite. I don't know if it's necessary, but I'm not going to gamble that it isn't.